That decision you'd change. That word left unsaid. Or perhaps the one that slipped out at the wrong time. The past sometimes clings to us, doesn't it? Whispering regrets, like ghosts that simply won't leave us in peace. The ghosts of yesterday. We all carry some. Miscalculations, character flaws, opportunities we let slip through our fingers. Shadows from the past that insist on haunting our present, undermining our peace, our joy, and our ability to move forward with confidence. But what if you could, once and for all, break free from these invisible chains? What if there was an art, an ancient and powerful mental discipline capable of guiding you to real forgiveness? Not a superficial forgetting or an empty excuse, but a deep, transformative acceptance that allows you to fully live in the now. Today, here on StoicPunch, we're going to dive headfirst into the Stoic art of real forgiveness. Prepare to learn how to exorcise these ghosts and reclaim your tranquility. Before seeking the cure, we need to understand the disease. What is this toxic regret that imprisons us? There's a crucial difference between constructive regret, the kind that teaches us a valuable lesson for the future, and ruminative regret, the ghost that feeds on our vital energy and keeps us paralyzed. Why does it have so much power over us? First, because we obsessively focus on the uncontrollable. The past, by definition, cannot be changed. Every second we spend wishing it had been different is a second of self-imposed agony, as the Stoic dichotomy of control reminds us. Second, we fall into the trap of idealizing the past and alternative futures. The torture of what if? What if I had chosen another path? What if I hadn't said that? We create hypothetical paradises or hells that only exist in our imagination, and we blame ourselves for not having the power to predict the future or to be perfect. Third, we are victims of excessive self-criticism and a lack of rational self-compassion. We have immense difficulty accepting our own fallibility, our humanity. We demand a perfection from ourselves that we don't demand from others, and we self-flagellate for every deviation. And what are the costs of this haunting? Chronic anxiety? A sadness that doesn't pass? Low self-esteem? The inability to enjoy the present? And, ironically, a paralyzing fear of making new mistakes, which often leads to, well, more mistakes or inaction. Enough of that.
Stoicism doesn't offer us a free pass for recklessness, but rather a robust path to wisdom and peace, even in the face of our mistakes. The foundation is accept the past as it was and radically focus on the present. You cannot rewrite the previous pages, but you can decide how to write today's page. Stoic tool number 1. The dichotomy of control applied to the immutable past. Recognize, once and for all, the past event and its direct consequences are beyond your control now. What can you control? Your current thoughts and judgments about that past, your actions in the present, and your intentions for the future. Epictetus was clear. Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. This applies directly to judgments about our past actions. Stoic tool number 2, rational self-compassion. Don't confuse with self-pity. The great Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, were brutally honest about their own flaws. Making mistakes is inherent to the human condition. Instead of beating yourself up, evaluate the mistake with reason. At that moment, with the knowledge, maturity, and circumstances I had, I did what seemed best, or what I was capable of doing. Differentiate the act from your identity. One mistake does not define your total worth as a human being. You are greater than your mistakes. Stoic tool number 3. Extract the lesson, discard the burden. Transform poison into medicine. Your past mistake can be your harshest teacher, yet the most effective. Ask yourself, what can this painful experience teach me about wisdom, courage, justice, or temperance? Which virtue was lacking, and how can I cultivate it now because of this lesson? Once the lesson is learned and internalized, the additional suffering, the constant rumination over the mistake, becomes an optional and utterly unproductive burden. Thank the teacher and move on.
Stoic tool number 4, the practice of amor fati, love of fate, an advanced step. Although popularized by Nietzsche, this concept has roots in radical Stoic acceptance. It's not just about accepting that the past happened, but understanding that it was in some way necessary to shape you into who you are today, with the strength and lessons you carry. This doesn't mean liking the mistake itself, but accepting its occurrence as an integral and unalterable part of your unique journey. It's embracing your complete history, with its lights and shadows. When you practice the Stoic art of real forgiveness, the transformation is profound. You achieve peace of mind and mental clarity. The constant noise from the past diminishes, making space for inner silence. Energy and full focus on the present. Your vital force, previously consumed by rumination, is now available for you to build today and tomorrow. Authentic self-esteem and self-acceptance. You see yourself as an evolving human being, not as an accumulation of failures. Healthier relationships, free from past blames and projections. The ability to make better future decisions without the paralyzing weight of fear of repeating the same mistakes. And most importantly, true inner freedom. Now it's your turn to give these ghosts a Stoic punch. Which ghost of yesterday are you finally ready to confront and forgive using this wisdom? Which of these Stoic tools resonated most deeply with you? Share your journey and insights in the comments below. Let's create a community of support and growth. And if this Stoic guide to real forgiveness offered you a new perspective, a light at the end of the tunnel, then smash that like button. Subscribe to StoicPunch so you don't miss any of our future battles for wisdom, and hit the notification bell. The past has already played its part. The lessons have been given. Your present awaits you, vibrant and full of possibilities. Use the learning, but free yourself from the burden. This is Stoic Punch. Live with virtue, forgive with wisdom, and be free. Let not future things disturb thee, for thou wilt come to them, if it shall be necessary, having with thee the same reason which thou now usest for present things. Marcus Aurelius.